Gerald, you on, brother?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah. So I just want you just to share. You sent me an email originally yesterday. Let me check my timeline here. Sent me an email about 8 o'clock my time yesterday, 8 Central, and you was really emotional with it. You were sharing some emotional stuff with it. If you want to share that, you can, but I won't disclose that. And literally, I told you a couple things to do, and literally 3 hours later, you joined God's masterpiece. After thinking that you couldn't, right? So you go ahead and share, because I need other folks to hear this. They hear me say it all the time, but maybe they don't believe me. They hear other people say it yesterday, but maybe they still don't believe me. So will you please share what you sent me at 8 o'clock, where you felt you was at, what I told you, and what happened 3 hours later?
All right. Y'all can still hear me, correct?
We hear
you. Okay. So here's what happened. He sent it out for us to join God's masterpiece, which I was excited about. And then I read the whole email. My wife was sitting there with me, and we were going through it. And then, he said, "Hey, 52,000." And I'm like, well, I know he got to do better than that. But then he gets down, and the offer was at about $3,000. And I'm upset, man. And I'm crying, and I'm like, wow, because a week before this class started, I was praying, and the Lord said to me, "You need a mentor," because I'm starting a new business. And the Lord's like, "You need a mentor. Follow those that through faith and patience have obtained the promise." That's in Hebrews. And so I was like, God, I need a mentor. And then all of a sudden, boom, I see Chris popping up on an ad, and I ended up joining the class. And so then after reading through yesterday what he was offering and seeing that the price was $3,000, I was upset. I was crying, and I was like, because I don't have $3,000. I could not see. I'm like, how am I going to come up with $3,000? I got to pay my mortgage by Saturday, and that's $1,300. And I'm like, God, see, this is wrong. And I actually for a moment was starting to get mad at Chris. I was like, see, he just like all the rest of them. He know we ain't got money. That's why I'm only paid $17, because I didn't have more than $17. So it was like, he know we ain't got no money, and then it's like he set me up like the drug dealer, set me up, got me all ready to go, then dropped the $3,000 bomb on me. And so I knew I couldn't snap on him. I was like, I can't go off on Chris because he's a kingdom man. And so I tried to send him like a nice email, letting him know my situation. And I even was like, man, even if you could do a payment plan or something, I got to get into this. But I said, if not, I understand. God bless you, whatever. And then Chris sends me back an email, and he puts in there, did I watch one of the videos that he sent? And the video was the 24 ways to make money for your business. And so I hadn't watched that one,
and also how to manifest money out of thin air.
That was it. How to manifest money out of thin air.
24 ways to get money.
24 ways to get money. And so I was like, I hadn't had a chance to watch those videos. So on the way to the grocery store, I had my daughter drive to the grocery store, or I sat in the car and I watched them videos. And before they was over with, it was like I began to think in ways that I hadn't been thinking before. And my mind was open, and I realized, I guess I could get the 3,000 together, but I knew I had to talk to a family member to get some assistance. And I was like, well, I got a car sitting in my driveway that I don't even drive. I could sell that. These were ideas that he put down and got me to thinking differently. And I'm like, wow, I need to change. He's right. I need to change the way I think. And so within, I talked to that family member, and the deal was over with at 11 o'clock Central Time, but that's 12 o'clock midnight Eastern. At 10:50, I had gotten the money together, $3,000, and I was able to pay and join the God's masterpiece. And the thing was, even before that, because I forgot about cash I had in my house. And I was like, well, how am I going to get this cash on this card? How am I going to do it? And the Lord just said, just go and deposit it in the ATM. Come on, man. And I was like, okay. So I ran to the bank, came back, and before it was all done, I'm happy to say I'm a part of God's masterpiece. So it's on now. So now the thing is, I got to do my part. I got to go to work. but I at least have a mentor now and a community group that I can work with. And I'm telling you, God brought that out of thin air. I did not see how I could get that money. Not at all. I thought I was struggling to get the mortgage together, but then I realized I could do that too. So it was just amazing, and it was awesome. And so, I mean, I'm like, yeah, God, you put me with the right person to push me and take away all my excuses. Because I did not want to beg him and say, hey, Chris, let me in free. No, but he gave me what I needed in order to get into God's masterpiece.